Hi, how you doing? It's been a long time since I've done a video, and I've just realized why I don't do videos. It's because I'm too much of a perfectionist and I end up recording these like 3 times till I'm happy. I just want to say thank you for your wonderful responses to the deluxe. Definitely wasn't expecting that. I've been sitting on these songs for quite a long time, so I love that. But today I really want to talk about the 2 home writing demos that I included on there and why I put them on. They are very scratchy, they are very rough, and I love that. I know fans love that, and it's an opportunity to, I guess, like, see how a final product gets made. So my demos are like the prototype that I record and write on my own at home before I take them to a studio to work with a producer on. So basically I put them on because I don't think artists, whether they're signed or not, are encouraged enough to actually A, write their own material on their own, or at least try it, and B, produce it. And I think early production ideas are really important. It doesn't matter if you have no skills. Like, I'm entirely self-taught. I think what I do is extremely like simple and sometimes a very crass version of like the end product, but it helps me to communicate what I'm hearing in my head. And I think, like, if you guys haven't listened to the demos, you'll be able to see what elements got transferred into the final version. And that's very helpful for producers too. So if you're an artist out there, particularly if you're female, because this whole industry is so underserved for female producers, female sound engineers, masterers, mixers, etc., please just start. Just try it out at home. I use Logic, but you can use GarageBand. I don't even use a real mic because quite frankly, it's not important to me in the moment. Like, I just want to get my melody ideas down. I just use the internal mic, and honestly, sorry, that's my fucking sink. Honestly, I like the quality of an internal mic. I like that kind of atmospheric, gritty sound. So yeah, that's what I have to say on that. And I also have something to say on... Shut up! Why is my kitchen talking? Shh. Okay, one other thing I want to talk about is what constitutes as production. I think this is such a grey area for artists, producers alike, songwriters. This is what my version of it is, and why I think somebody should ask for a production credit. If you have used a part or several parts from my demos and they end up in the final version of the song, that constitutes as, at minimum, an additional production credit. If you have replicated parts from my demos and made them sound more finessed or like polished, but like the core idea is the same as the demo, that also constitutes as additional production at minimum. If I'm in the room and I am contributing to the direction of the production and I'm coming up with ideas that will significantly alter the final product compared to if I wasn't there, then that's co-production to me. And I think a lot of people tiptoe around it or kind of scared to ask for their contribution to be noted because some artists just aren't that tech savvy. Like, we don't know about every single plugin, or we don't know about like all the gear or like how to build a studio. However, I just don't think that that matters if you have an innate sense of musicality. For me, like, the joy of working with a producer is that they can elevate my own, like, very simple ideas, and that they actually have put in years of work to understand how to make something sound good. So yeah, that pretty much covers it for me. I'd love to hear what other songwriters and artists and producers think. I worked with James Flanagan and Jen Silvio on this record. I'm super grateful to them. I always learn something every time I do a record, and I definitely could not have done it without them.